Hey guys, so as you guys might have seen, I did return the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo. Now before you guys are like, wait, what? Why? I did have some reasons just personally of why I decided to return them, and I just kind of wanted to go over a few of them today. Basically, overall, I got to use the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 creator combo for a little bit, and I would say overall it is an amazing camera. The few things that I didn't really particularly like about them, they were just my personal preferences of what I wanted to find in a camera. You know, not every camera is going to be perfect, so I kind of weighed my pros and cons, and one of the things that was hard was kind of the fragile feeling of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I think just the fact that it is a gimbal on top makes it harder to easily just like set down or like put to the side real quick. I felt like every move I had to be like, you know, setting it down in a very careful way. I was afraid to hold two things at once because I didn't want to drop it, you know. I was afraid of dropping it. That was another big thing, worried that it couldn't take the hit. So I think having those kind of anxieties of I don't want to break the camera, I bet you it could take a little bit of a beating for sure. Like, it's not just gonna break, but I would say I'm a clumsy person, and I didn't want to take the chance. I kind of wanted just a camera that was easy to like slip in my pocket if I need to, or in my bag, without having to like carefully put it away. That was just something that didn't work out for me. The other thing too was I noticed it had a little bit of like a blurred background because, you know, it's trying to focus on the subject, which great vlogging cameras do. I just personally, if I ever wanted to take it on a trip, I would rather have a camera that gets me and all of the background. I wasn't necessarily a fan of like the blurred effect in the background. Again, all of these are just my personal preference. The camera is amazing. So I would say it honestly comes down to what you guys prefer in a camera, what you would rather have more of and sacrifice to have less of. You know, it really just depends. Like, I got this camera, the DJI Osmo Action 5, wanted it to be durable. Another thing was this is waterproof. You can take it underwater if you want to. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3, not waterproof. So I was also afraid I didn't want to get it wet. And I really, you know, cameras aren't cheap. So for my first ever camera, I just really wanted something that was going to be a little bit more practical for me, and I feel like you can really use like different cameras. I could use my phone for close-up shots because this camera can't necessarily do like close-up shots and focus in on stuff, so maybe I'll just use my phone for that. But for most of my videos, I'm just using this DJI Osmo Action 5, and it does amazing. Shoots in 4K. Like, I don't know specific like the techy kind of parts about cameras. This does what it needs to do. It's durable. It doesn't matter if I accidentally get water on it, whatever it may be. I would rather sacrifice some of the things that I got with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 to have for this camera. And those are just some of the things off of the top of my head that I can think of as to why I returned the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 in exchange for the DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. This camera is cheaper. I got it in the adventure combo. So it came with the battery pack and then the extension rod. It definitely had less stuff in it. That's probably why it was cheaper. But I think overall, if you got the vlogging combo for the DJI Osmo Action 5, it's still a little cheaper than the Pocket 3 creator combo. So yeah, it's kind of up to your guys' preferences. But I just wanted to go on here and say why I decided to get a different camera. I love DJI though. It took me a while to think of what to get instead of the Pocket 3. Ultimately, I decided the Action 5 Pro, and yes, it is a action camera, so it's not necessarily for vlogging, but I've watched videos and I was like, they're vlogging with that. I could definitely vlog with this. And I love how compact it is still. And I got the mini extension rod, and it comes out onto a tripod as well, so that's kind of what I'm using right now. Overall, that's kind of my little fast explanation as to why I decided to switch. And I hope you guys, if you're on the hunt for your first camera or just another camera that you guys want to add to your collection, I hope some of this can be useful information for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas, and remember, Jesus is the reason for this season. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!